Alright, first and foremost, I'm going to say all honor and praises be unto Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Rakakudash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GreatMillStone, and shalom to the sincere elect out there teaching the truth and sincerity through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai. I just saw this site online, which this actual company is based over here, man, in England, and it's called Biotec Human Re-Engineering, which is really proud, which is a proud thing to say. Human re-engineering, because the Lord in Himself, you know, when He created man, you know, He engineered it, man. But the main part of re-engineering they are speaking about is the NFC microchip, man. And this company, with it being it's established, hey man, it's actually up and running, you know. And for like years and years, you've had people scoff, saying, the microchip is for things like, where's my dog, you know, and things like such. And now, you know, as of 2017, you actually have a company here in England where you can actually book your implant, man. It says, look, right here, I'm clicking for you. Book your implant, right? Let's read what it says. Let me go down. It says, book your medical implant procedure. If you are interested in having a medical implant procedure, please complete the form below. We will then contact you to discuss your application and arrange an appointment for the implant procedure to take place. We will run a range of implant sessions around the UK. If you happen to be a long distance from our main base in Hampshire, which is in Portsmouth, well, it's in that area of Portsmouth and Southampton, which is towards the south of England, don't worry, as there is likely to be a session near you. It says implant required, right? It says RFID left hand, RFID right hand, NFC left hand, NFC right hand, right? It says you must be over 18. You must be over the age of 18 to perform this implant procedures. Photographic ID will be requested. Please confirm you are over the age of 18 years, right? Thank you. You'll be contacted directly via one of our medical professionals to discuss the implant and send a complete copy of the implant procedure terms and conditions. So now they're actually taking applications over here of receiving the chip. Now, as you know, the RFID chip is a mark of the beast, which you know, when that time period of auto scale does take place, you know, people actually gonna beg to take that chip. But we, as the prophets of the Lord, with the light, we understand that you are to not take that chip. It says, Biotec are the UK's leading Biotec are the UK's leading human technology implant specialists. We provide a full range of human implantable technology solutions, from RFID and NFC implants to complete bespoke systems and hardware installations. We also provide complete medical professional human implant procedures to install any of our procedures, right? Now, what can Biotec human technology implants achieve? It says store a range of encrypted personal data on an NFC implant chip, from bank account details, as the scripture says, no man may be able to what? To buy or sell, right? Passwords, medical data, or even Bitcoin, right? It says NFC chips offer a range of personal data storage solutions which you can never lose. Convenience, right? You know. And then if you go on the actual site, you know, it actually gives you instances in which the company itself was actually spoken about on TV, you know, and in the news. And it's going to give you countless examples of what we'd be speaking to you about this is the mark of the beast. All it takes is one great big event upon this earth, and this chip will be forced upon everyone upon the earth, which I'm going to quickly read that now. This is Revelation 13 and 16, right? It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, who's that he? That he is who? The elites of Esau, who are going to push forth that new world order agenda, that one world government system upon this earth, which the main point of that is to force everybody to have an RFID chip in you know, inserted in there, man. You know, and it says to receive a mark. Now, if you go into that word, mark is charagma, which means an imprint or an implant. You know, basically an incision, right? To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So it says that basically, if you don't take that mark, you know, that implant, that incision, which you won't able to be, you won't be able to be able to buy or sell, which means what? This beast system, this mark of the beast, is going to be directly linked to the economy, man. Which, when the whole global economic system on the earth, when it falls down and crashes, they're gonna give you the solution or the alcohol. You know, but this is quick point. I'm gonna just play a few clips on the actual company site.
Right, 3 years ago we first met on this program Alex Lewis. Alex, who after contracting an horrific flesh-eating always lives a part of the space.
Since then, we've continued to follow Alex's story, watching him learn to walk again.
Which this dude got judged. I'm just saying, this guy got judged, man. Much judgment for him, blood clot.
And very slowly rebuild his life.
Well, we're now pleased to bring you an update on him and show you how he's found a new way to reclaim a little bit more, in fact a lot more, independence. In April 2016, Alex Lewis appeared on our show to tell us his extraordinary story.
The back end of 2013 in November, I contracted what I thought was a common cold.
and it turned into
This dude got judged, man. Look at
flu, which then led to strep A. Losing 4 limbs means Alex struggles to do simple tasks many of us take for granted. As an amputee wearing prosthetics all the time, everything takes a lot longer. So a task that may take an average human with their arms and legs 3 to 5 minutes would take somebody like me maybe 25 to 35 minutes.
But now technology is something that could change Alex's life forever. A microchip like this can be fitted under his skin, which will enable him to do simple things like open his front door.
This microchip would be fantastic for me. It meant that I would be able to unlock my front door. It just shaves time off a menial task.
Today's a big day for Alex. He's arriving to have a human chip inserted in the top of his arm. The chip uses the same technology as used in credit cards and passports. This is all thanks to Stephen Northam, who brought the technology over from America.
So I do have an RFID chip in my left hand, so I open doors at the office. I actually don't have a key to get to my house anymore, so I just have slight entries now, so I can start my car and a variety of other things will work. I imagine the future technology is, give it 10, 15 years, that human implants will be quite commonplace.
and this guy here owns the actual company I'm speaking about, man. You know, which, you know, companies such as these and so on and so forth in that time period when the chip is being instituted are gonna push forth this chip, man. You know.
Technology is used in credit and debit cards, passports,
See?
etc. So our sort of plan is you should be able to leave the house without needing keys, wallet, passport, etc.
And they keep
carry out all the daily things you do normally.
and they keep speaking on the same points.
Okay, now, we microchip cats and dogs, don't we? But what about humans? To have a chip which could store your bank details, medical records, scan and pay for travel on the train, all here in your hands. Well, Alex Lewis is a multiple amputee, and he's been microchipped to make his life easier and enable him to perform a simple task of opening a door. He invited me to see what it was all about.
Being an amputee, everything takes a lot longer. So something as simple as putting a key in a lock could take me 10, 15 minutes. And I think if we can shave time of tasks such as that, then it's a win.
4 years ago, Alex contracted Streptococcus A, which led to blood poisoning and toxic shock.
Through.
His arms and legs had to be amputated. Being independent is important for Alex. Even Northam doesn't need a key to turn his car on. Or a pass to get in through his office door. Key to turn. Even Northam doesn't need a key to turn his car on. Or a pass to get in through his office door. He simply uses his hand.
I used to have a swipe card to walk around the office. Instead of swiping the card, I swipe my hand. I don't even think about it now. I just walk through doors and they open for me.
6 months ago, Stephen had a microchip implanted into his hand, much to the amazement of his friends and family.
Most people think I'm barking mad, which is a general consensus. I am slightly mad, but I reckon 10, 15 years' time, this won't seem quite as mad as it seems today.
The tiny chip, similar to those used on pets, is implanted under the skin with a syringe. It then uses radio frequency technology to communicate with other devices, and could do even more in the future.
We can help people who have arthritis, for example, who can't use a key, open the door easily. Chip can store basic medical data. So if you turn up an A&E unconscious, they can scan your hands, work out who you are, what allergic to, etc., etc. So we're really pushing those as developments. The fun stuff, open the door, is a bit of a party trick.
The chips, which cost £250 to implant, use similar technology to bank cards and passports, and for some, that raises security concerns.
to use it as the only security device, I think could be very dangerous because it could be hacked into and so on. But to use it as an extra security, or an extra passport, does open up opportunities.
Stephen is convinced his baby daughter's generation will all have one. His wife is harder to convince.
Wife hasn't had it done. She's thinks one of the people think I'm slightly mad. She has a fob to get in the house. That's quite straightforward.
It may not be for everyone, but Stephen says logging on to computers with just a hand is the future. Hayes.
So we really, you know, that's the point, man. You know, you got countless, you know, examples, you know, here that this is the mark of the beast, man. You know. So all you guys who be scoffing about, oh, you guys are false prophets, or so on and so forth, you just don't understand, man. This is 1 Corinthians 14:32, and the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. That's right. So, you know, as the scripture's about to say here, you know, in all time periods upon this earth, you have prophets, man. And we here, and I'll give you the understanding on what the RFID chip is, what the NFC chip is, which is what is the mark of the beast, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon 7:24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and go through all things by reason of her pureness. Right? If you skip to verse 27, and being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself. She maketh all things new, and in all ages entering into holy souls. She maketh them friends of God and prophets, man. Right? So it means what? In all ages and time periods of the earth, you are gonna have prophets, and in this time period, we're telling you that a time of trouble, a time of temptation is coming upon this earth. This is Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world to try them that are upon the earth. And that time of temptation, that time period of temptation, is when the RFID chip is made mandatory upon the whole earth. But the scripture gives you a guideline of what to do in that time, which is to not take it. You know, it's even if you're at the threat of death or torture, scripture says don't take it, right? This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark on his forehead and on his hand, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So the Lord's saying, if you take this RFID chip, which you got companies over here, man, in England, you know, promoting this chip, you will be put to death, man. And now, did this company actually has a step-by-step way of implanting the chip, man. Wow. So with that, I'm gonna say all honor and praise be to Abba Shumi Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.